Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
So What'd You Think?
I'm Jaime.
And I'm Karen. And today we are talking about a movie that I chose called Lion. It's a 2016 movie. It's available on Netflix. So if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it on Netflix.
Watch it. Grab your tissues. Go watch it.
You might need a few tissues. Okay, did you? That's my first question. Did you need tissues?
I did. I watched this Thursday, 2 days ago from today when we're recording. I watched it again today.
Ooh, okay.
Still cried more so, I think.
I've seen this like 6 or 7 times now, and I
still cry.
Mm-hmm. Different parts get me at different watchings, but
okay,
yeah.
give us like a brief synopsis.
Okay, a brief synopsis, and for those of you who haven't seen it yet, if you want to stop and go watch it first, but we're going to talk about the movie here clearly. So, it's about a little boy who is in India, and he gets lost from like his brother and. Gets on a train and he's like far away from his family and he's totally lost. And he ends up getting adopted. I mean, he gets like put into the system and he's adopted by a family in Australia. He's like, half a world away. And then it kind of flashes forward to him as an adult and he continues to search for home.
Yeah, like he cannot rest until he finds, his mom, his brother.
And like has that sense of like closure from that first little chapter of his life.
And what I got, like what was really tearing at him and motivating him was like this guilt that they had spent the last 2 and some decades looking for him. He's worried his brother is just like, beating himself up for losing him, and that was eating at him. So he had to go and like make sure they knew he was okay.
Like
everything was okay.
Oh yeah. And he was little, like he was like 4 or 5 years old when he was lost. I mean, it was heartbreaking. And
I mean, from the beginning, just seeing where he grew up and that world and the poverty, and it made me I was very distracted by all of that. Like my inner socialist like started to come up. I was like, this is so wrong. This isn't right. How is the world like this? How is it have been like this forever? Yeah. And I'm starting to worry it's always going to be like this.
Yeah, he had such an impoverished start to his life. And this like itty bitty little town where he lived, and
like then, his mom's job was to move rocks.
Yes.
Like it just.
And then the contrast when he got lost. So he's on this train and then he gets lost, and all of a sudden like he's in a big city and like pushing through crowds of people. And I mean, obviously like he ended up on the streets there, and he was, sleeping in like a train station, and there was just a lot.
Yeah, I have a question about that part. Yeah, he had to sleep in the train station, and then in the middle of the night, these men just started grabbing all of the kids that were sleeping there. What did you make of that?
I mean, I assumed it was people up to no good. I don't know if it was.
You think they were bad people?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do, because I mean, the kids were running from them, and they were clearly scared. And
okay.
I don't think there were no good intentions. I think.
Okay.
The people who are chasing after and scooping up little children in the middle
I guess
of the night,
I couldn't tell, or if they were maybe the authority, but I guess they weren't, because then we see a cop and he does absolutely nothing.
Right.
He lets these weird men chase these kids. Okay.
So I don't know quite like what the intentions were, and then he meets that nice woman who he thinks is a nice woman.
What? Okay. What was her deal?
I think, I don't know if
Do you think she's like a prostitute?
Yeah, or if she's being like trafficked in some way, or
like she herself is a victim, and part of her job is to lure in other kids for her bosses.
That's kind of what I assumed.
Yeah, because then she brings in this man. She gives this kid Saru like this help, like, oh, I have this friend, he's going to help you find your mom. But yeah, becomes very evident that he's super creepy and like he's gonna sell him.
Yeah, that's
I don't
know. It definitely had like human trafficking type of vibes. Like it was, and you know, this poor little boy, like he sensed that that was
cool.
That was really cool that they
just
were
ran
not
and
good,
took
and
off.
he just like bolted out of there, and I mean, it surely saved his life. And then he ended up in
an orphanage. And that seemed rough too. That broke my heart too.
I know. And I think you all should know, if you're listening to this was based on a true story.
Right.
Like it was just heartbreaking. But he ended up being adopted.
Yeah. I wish I knew more details about that. Like, how was he chosen? What was the process?
Yeah, they didn't.
There's
they
a
just
lot missing. Yeah.
Cut right to that. So he was adopted by this couple in
Australia.
Mm-hmm. And seemed like he had a really nice, good upbringing there.
Yeah, they cut so much. They just moved right into his adulthood, and I wish I could have seen how life was for him.
Yeah, but they led you to believe that things. I mean, he had a difficult relationship with his brother,
who was also adopted,
and who had some sort of special needs or trauma or things like that. But yeah, then they cut to his adult life, and one of the parts that just wrecked me. When he was hanging out with some friends, and he went to the kitchen. They were eating Indian food. Went to the kitchen and he saw these little like sweets or candies that like reminded him of his brother.
Yeah. He started to have all these flashbacks. Yeah.
And then he just kind of opened up, broke down and admitted, "I'm not okay.
Like, I'm lost." He said those words.
Yes.
Like, oh.
And then it just showed like this search for home and closure and belonging,
and having very few details to go off of. Some foggy memories of a water tower at a train stop, and he's using Google Earth, and we don't know what other resources or if there were more ways that he was able to figure it out, but he did it.
He did.
He found using Google Earth. I'm assuming that's kind of accurate to the real story.
I assume so. And and then he was able to locate this small town, and he had been like pronouncing the name of his village incorrectly, or slightly different than what it was. And so when he was searching, like it never came up.
Right. Yeah.
But then, and they showed him in this movie going back and finding his mom, and I mean, I am full on sobbing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And it was beautifully acted.
Beautifully. Wow. I do want to know if that's how it actually went down in real life.
I don't know.
I have to assume Hollywood took a lot of liberties, made a lot of shortcuts to make this, easily consumable, digestible for a theater audience.
Yeah, but I would assume so.
They made it seem very beautiful, and it was a very dramatic, heartfelt moment.
Very dramatic.
Lots of tears. Oh my gosh. And he had a little sister that was all grown up. And then when he asked about his brother, who was like his rock, like his best friend, and they had to tell him that he had died. And
that broke me too.
Oh my gosh.
He's sobbing like in this woman's arms that's like his mother, but also a stranger to him because he last saw her when he was 5.
Right. And he forgot his language. He didn't know how to speak any Hindi anymore. And he must have felt, so out of place, like a stranger. But when they just started hugging and touching, you're like, no, you're home.
Like, oh, you are home.
This is it.
You are no longer lost.
And the way it was depicted in the movie, it seemed like the mom really did know. And actually, I read an article today about this, and he was talking more about what really did happen. And he said that's kind of how it went. Like, she just saw him, and she just knew.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there had to have been a part of her that was always longing and wondering and
like never giving up hope.
Never giving up hope.
That's a sign of a good mom.
And then the other part that like ruined me, like I just could not.
Yeah.
Was at the very, very end, like as they're starting the credits, they show like some footage of the actual story.
Yeah.
And they show like his mom that raised him from Australia.
Yeah.
He
brought her
Yes.
to his birth mom.
And then these two women are embracing. And oh my goodness. I mean, I could not handle it. It was so beautiful. So beautiful.
So good.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I can't
either. I can't imagine the turmoil. I can't imagine what his soul was going through, that guilt. But then that relief, that joy. Yes. Oh my gosh.
And then I just kept thinking, I mean, like I said, I've seen this movie several times, so I'm not sure I thought this the first time I watched it, but this last time I watched it, it just kept occurring to me over and over again. Like, you really have no idea what people are going through. Like this man, he was, a student. He, had a job. He seemed to be a high functioning adult. And yet he had this like hurt, this longing, this lost feeling.
Yeah.
It was just like all consuming for him. And you just don't know. You just don't know.
You don't know what people are dealing with.
And what kind of background they had and what kind of upbringing. And he had this like super humble start and crazy.
Beautiful. Good choice.
Thank you.
Well done.
I wanted you to watch a cry movie. Is that terrible?
No, that was the deal. When we started doing this, that was the deal. I knew this would be part of it. And I mean, you nailed it. This is definitely not one I would ever pick.
Okay.
I mean, anything based on a true story. Ugh.
Really?
No.
And it's kind of slow moving. It wasn't like fast action or anything like that, but it just like painted this beautiful story.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very dramatic.
Have you read the book?
I have not.
Do you think you ever would, or do you have a desire to?
I kind of do.
Okay.
I would love to know more.
I would too. I would hope the book would have a lot of the details that were kind of cut from the movie.
Missing. Yeah. And then
but I don't know.
Paint maybe a picture of what liberties Hollywood took and what
what
has actually happened. Maybe that'll be on my summer reading list. Maybe I should do that. I'm not a huge reader though. I'll just admit it.
You might enjoy this one though.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm not a huge reader because I just choose books. I don't have it like down as far as choosing good books that I really want to read.
I say add this to the list and then tell me everything.
Okay,
tell me all the details. No,
actually read it. Tell me everything.
Also, this is not the kind of book I would want to read.
Okay, this actually is a book that I would want to read.
Okay. So, all right. You're going to read it this summer.
I will read it this
You're
summer.
going to tell me. I'm going to have a list of questions at the end of the summer.
I will report back.
Actually, I'll give you the questions ahead of time.
Excellent. Good. I can do a little like comprehension check as I go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, great choice. And I love the style of the movie. Like, yeah, it was slow paced, but it was all perfect. The casting was phenomenal. The little boy they cast to play young Saru.
Oh, I know.
So cute.
And sweet and innocent.
And what a great actor.
Yes.
Like how do you help a young little kid do this, like perform this well? Like it was so believable. He was just so good.
It almost felt like you were watching like documentary style at the beginning.
It might as well could have been. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, and I thought Nicole Kidman was a great choice for his mom too.
Great choice. I mean, she's always wonderful in what she does, always so deep. The scene where she really got me, Saru had just arrived, they're doing bath time, and she was watching him, and she wasn't She was no longer in like that overjoyed, like excited kind of look. She had this really more serious look. And she kind of was just talking to him and like, you know, I know you've had a really long journey, but whenever you're ready to talk to me, I will always listen. And I was just like, oh.
It was beautiful.
And her acting is just flawless.
And I appreciated too the like the style choices and like her hair and like how they took it across several decades.
Yeah.
She played, you know, the mom to young Saru, and then
in the 80s and then the 2000s. Yeah, they did a good job.
I know. I thought that was kind of cool. And then at the end when they're showing actual pictures from his like real life, like I'm like, whoa, she really had that same haircut.
The same haircut, the same hair color too. 100%. It was like a Lucille Ball hairstyle.
Like they did that really well.
They really did.
Make her very realistic.
They did a great job.
Excellent. Okay, so you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. But again, it just still it like stirs up anger and frustration at why the world is like this at all. I can't help but feel embarrassed too. As an American, a lazy American, I do nothing to help the problem with poverty, homelessness. I'm doing literally nothing. So I feel like I have no right to even say, hey, there's a problem and it needs to be fixed. It seems hypocritical. But I still have the feelings like I can't help but wonder. And I was on a hike this morning and I was thinking, I kind of don't see that this will ever be fixed. Like, I don't think our world is set up to have this problem fixed, at least not anytime soon. And that really bums me out.
Yeah.
I don't, it's like we live in a capitalist society where we need poverty because that's what helps set the classes. But like we have our classes and it's like we need them because the wealthy need to be wealthy and they have to stay there. And this is how it kind of happens.
Wow.
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. This is just what I've been contending with because my heart breaks. Like I hate that this exists in the world, but there are kids living on the street. Like I hate it.
I hate it too.
I don't know what the answer is. And I already admitted I'm not doing anything to help, but
I saw something this week kind of unrelated, but now like totally related. And it was like on Instagram or something. So it wasn't like from this rich source but it said something about, sometimes I wish I could, or I want to just ask God why he allows, you know, problems and poverty and suffering, and why he allows this to be, but I'm afraid to ask him for fear that he'll ask me this question.
Oh, right.
Like why I allow it.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Whew.
That's it. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. It's difficult to speak up because then you're like, oh crap. Well, now I need to put my money where my mouth is.
And yet maybe we do. Like that's.
We do. And there's probably lots of little things we can do. Just me and you.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay. We're going to clear our calendars.
Solve the world's problems.
Okay. Well, here's what I did do. Actually, that night, it was Thursday night, like I said, when I watched this and like I'm in bed crying. I immediately did go to the Arizona adoption and fostering website.
Okay.
Maybe that's something I can do, like foster a child. So I started looking.
I do think about this all the time.
And even here in Arizona, there are a lot of like cool sounding kids that just need a place in between, you know, while their bio worlds like figure their crap out. And but that's a lot of responsibility. And now I'm backpedaling. Like it's scary. I can barely handle taking care of myself. I don't know if I could take that on, but I have the resources. I have the space here. I have this extra bedroom here. I have a great job that would give me flexibility to help and do. Like I don't have a lot of reasons not to.
I know, but it is a huge.
It's huge, but is it?
It's a huge
I don't know.
life change.
It is. It is. Well, I'm going to keep praying about it. It's been on my heart ever since I first started the process.
Same. Honestly, me as well.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
And years. Or I don't know, perhaps there's other ways to be involved and help kids in need.
Yeah. Yeah.
That maybe are more realistic.
Yeah.
And yet
more doable. Yeah.
But I don't know. I also don't want to just like play it safe because it's easier for me too. So
I mean, my life is pretty nice and easy. Not a lot of difficulty.
Well, and this certainly, like watching this movie puts so many things in perspective too. I'm like, I'm having such a hard day and this and that. And, guess what? I also have a bed to sleep in.
Right. You have food in your fridge.
I have money in my bank account. It might not be tons, but like, I'm okay. Like I have a safe car to drive. I have, I know.
Like,
I'm so privileged and I forget all the time.
I know. And then you watch a movie like this and
you see that there are kids sleeping in cardboard boxes.
Right. Under bridges, in danger of being trafficked.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm upset because my garage didn't get cleaned over spring break. Like, okay, like put it back in perspective, Karen.
I know. And then there's a lot of guilt that comes with that.
Yeah,
crazy.
Sure. But then it's just like, it's a calling to do something. But what that something is and how, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's just an eternal ongoing, all my life I'll be working on figuring that out.
And like you have to really be able to say you're ready to make the commitment because that's it.
Well, but I don't think it comes in one commitment. I think it comes in lots of little daily commitments and helping where there's need now and contribute in different areas, with time, with money, with, our words. I mean, I think it's lots and lots of little things.
Yeah.
And maybe big things too, but I guess I just fear I don't want to like wait for my big opportunity to make a difference. And then all of a sudden it's 40 years later and I never have,
Well, in your case, here's what I'm seeing. You're already an educator. You're already impacting kids' lives every day. I think you're already like you're doing your part. I think you're good.
Well, yeah, but I don't ever want to be like, okay, I'm good. Like check.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got you.
Like
I got you. I just want you to hear, I already see an acknowledge for the difference you make in the future of the world through the students that you teach.
Okay, thank
you.
So
you're doing a lot more than I'm doing.
Stop. Okay, thank you. Okay. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that.
But I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That I don't also want to just be like.
Be complacent. Yeah. And just live in your cozy little life and while the rest. Yeah.
Exactly. I want to live a life where I'm always looking for other ways and more ways that I can help humanity.
Yeah.
Be that little things here and there or big things here and there.
Okay. Then you know what? I'll share. I have been doing, I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode, and I happen to have had cash the last couple of weeks. So when I go and buy stuff like water and snacks or whatever, I've still been doing that change thing.
I think of you every time I leave like a Circle K or something.
I have my change and my coins and I just leave them somewhere on my way out to my car. And I just kind of say a little prayer. Like, I hope this helps out somebody, whoever comes along next that needs it. But that's in no way impacting homeless children in India, but it's
something. I mean,
it sounds like an American silly way of covering up my guilt. It's something. It is, but
it's like Mother Teresa said, little things done with.
Oh, look at you. And she's from Calcutta too. That's so funny. That's great.
Yeah.
Wait, say the quote one more time.
I don't know the direct quote,
Yeah.
Little things done with great love.
Yes.
That's kind of her.
That's it. Beautiful. Well, on that note, Saint Teresa, Saint Mother Teresa, Mother Saint Teresa, she was canonized.
I believe she's been canonized.
So we call her Saint Mother or just Saint Teresa?
Blessed. Maybe she has.
Oh, she hasn't. She's only been beatified?
We're going to look it up.
I'm going to
look it up because I feel badly. I don't know.
Oh, no, we should. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye. And we're back.
We are back.
Okay, Karen, you looked this up.
I looked it up. Okay.
Who is she? What is she
Mother
called?
Teresa has been canonized as a saint. She was canonized in 2016, and she is now known as Saint Teresa of Calcutta.
Saint Teresa of Calcutta.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't remember that because...
Well, I mean...
She's kind of a big deal saint.
But she was already a big deal. Like
she was. And I knew
she was practically a saint.
She was Blessed Teresa of Calcutta.
I didn't even know. I don't remember when she was beatified.
Yeah, prior to that. So,
don't beat yourself up.
I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
I mean, if there were a Catholic test, I think you'd score pretty high. So I think you're good.
I don't know.
Oh, we should do like a Catholic quiz one of these days on here.
Someone actually asked me at some point if I could be like, after I've lived my life, the patron saint of something. What would I want to be?
What? Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really good one.
So what would you choose if you could be the patron saint of something?
But I mean, even if there's already a patron,
you can do that. If there's already a patron, or you want to be like, the patron assistant. I don't know, it's not like a thing.
Okay, can it be?
I have one in mind that I don't think there is a saint of, but like.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I want to ask you the question first.
Okay. Can it be silly, or are we going for like real?
It can be whatever you want.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Then I would want to be the patron saint of, I guess just piano playing.
Okay.
I mean, I know we have Saint Cecilia, and I'm sure there's already a patron saint of pianists, but I'd want to be it if there isn't one.
Okay.
Or I'm happy to be the assistant. Yeah. I'll be the assistant patron.
Or like
I'll do it.
Patron 2 or patron 3. I mean, like,
yeah.
I love it.
Okay. What about?
That's very good.
Okay.
That's a perfect.
Okay. And you?
There are patron saints of various forms of education, things like that. But I want to be the patron saint of phonics.
Yes.
Because I freaking love phonics.
Okay, good.
Like, actually, probably more than most humans. I really love phonics.
Yeah.
And maybe even then, if I'm going to even get more specific about reading instruction, I might want to be the patron saint of phonemic awareness.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but that's great. Okay, you know what? I actually had a more specific idea in mind.
Okay.
Now that you're choosing that, I'm going to choose. I wanted to say improv piano.
Oh.
Like piano improv.
Ooh.
Because that is my prayer. That is my niche.
And it is such a gift.
And I love it. Thank you.
It is such a gift you have.
So that's what I want to be the patron of. Okay.
I love that.
Improv piano and phonics, phonemic awareness.
Yes. And and I should differentiate that phonemic awareness and phonics are very different things.
Okay. But you want both or just phonemic awareness?
I'm going to choose phonemic awareness, actually. I love them both.
Now, to become canonized, we need to die.
Well, first of all, I got to work on, being a saint first. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we have to be dead first.
Yes, correct.
And then people have to pray to us or for our intercession, and then miracles have to happen. Okay. And they have to be documented and approved by the Vatican.
Right.
Okay, so it might be a while, people, but
maybe
look out for Saint Karen.
Trying to live a saintly life. I don't know. I think that's
that's probably more important right now.
Yeah. But yeah, phonemic awareness.
That's a good one.
Improv piano.
And improv piano.
I like it.
Ay.
Oh my goodness.
So what else is going on? How have you been dealing with the weather?
Okay, so it's been a little bit hot here in Phoenix.
Like all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're recording this like mid-March.
Mid-March.
And it was too hot. Like it was highs in the hundreds. Like we broke records.
Yeah. And it's just way too early.
Yeah. Like we Phoenicians we're not wimpy when it comes to the hundreds, but we're not used to this in March. It's too early.
It's upsetting. Like I think that's what we're all dealing with, like as a community. Like it's depressing. We had such a beautiful winter, and it got kind of cold. Like we had some really cold moments, but we just expect it to last a little bit longer. And then stupid me, I got into hiking last fall. Like I picked the absolutely best time of the year in Arizona to start a new hobby like that.
Totally did.
And I knew this day would come when the heat would just become too much and it's not healthy.
Or
safe. So I think I just took my last hike for a while, unless I decide to start driving hours and hours up north where it's cooler, but even that's going to come to an end too. Or I just have to toughen up. But I hate doing physical stuff in the sun.
Yeah. Well, there gets to be a point where it's not safe either.
No, you can only drink so much water, but the sun is going to get you.
Yeah, and there's always like stories in the news of like rescues that they have.
Yeah,
to make.
Camelback Mountain especially is famous for that.
So don't get on the news.
I'm not going to get on the news. No.
Medvac.
I'm just not going to do it. No, I won't do it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Even because we're at the point now where even early morning is going to get hot. Like there's just nothing to do except stay indoors, run to your car, run to work.
I think we're going to get a little reprieve though. Like I think
when?
Like
what do you
next
mean?
Couple of weeks. Like it's not supposed to be quite as hot. I mean, it's still going to be hot, but it's not going to be in the hundreds.
It came down a little bit.
Yeah.
Today, this week. Okay. So it's going to go lower. Okay.
I do kind of watch the temperature just because I want to know what recess is going to be like.
Oh gosh. You have to stand out there in the sun. Do you have shade?
We do. We have some shade structures at school and stuff. So.
Oh, and those kids. Actually, it must be good for them. Does it drain them? And then they're all just like zombies for the rest of the day.
I mean, we try really hard to like everybody drink water and keep hydrated.
Yeah.
And when it gets real hot, we don't let them play outside.
Okay.
Very long at all. We'll have just very short breaks. And then there comes a point where sometimes we can't even play outside.
You stay inside. Okay.
Yeah. And those days are no fun either because it's better for everybody if we can get outside and let them
just
run.
Just get a little bit of energy out.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Standing out on the turf when it's like 110 is just not great either.
What turf? Like green AstroTurf? Okay, not asphalt.
No,
because that would be miserable.
And then there's like a sand dirt area.
Okay.
So no fun.
How long is a typical recess break?
15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes a little shorter, sometimes a little longer.
But still, that's a lot.
Beautiful in the winter out here, though.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking about this today. I still would rather have this than to be living in the Midwest, shoveling snow and dealing with that.
I had both.
That's gross.
Had both.
Scraping ice off a windshield should not be a thing any human being should have to do.
I will say, I do like the snow. It's beautiful. And it's fun to like be inside on a snowy day and like cuddled up by the fire. And like there is something really cozy about that.
That does sound nice.
But the year that I moved to Arizona, I remember I was working at a small college in Wisconsin. And I parked outside and I drove this cute little red Corolla. And there was a day where my door froze like shut. Like I couldn't open my door.
What?
And
what had it been raining? Like did it get wet and then freeze?
Okay. I mean it was like snow. Like I don't really know exactly how it happened, but my door was just the way it was with like the snow that had drifted up, and if there was some water in the seal. I don't know. I truly don't know.
Was the handle moving, but like you just couldn't pull the door out of the frame? Oh, see, that's what do you do?
And I mean, I remember I ended up having to get in on the passenger side.
Okay,
and, like,
that door opened. Okay,
and then I could like reach over and like push it open.
Oh,
but I remember thinking like that's not good. And then that was a particularly cold winter.
Okay.
And we had a lot of late snow. It's like typically it's kind of, snow maybe is done in March, but occasionally like we'll get a random snow in April still. And that year we did. And I remember I had already made the decision that I was moving to Phoenix at that point. And I specifically remember scraping my windshield in April, going like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I don't know. I miss it though too. Like I miss it, but I don't miss the.
Okay, wait. Don't cars get really rusty? I visited like snowy towns in Arizona, like Prescott. And I always notice how rusty all of the cars are. I think because of all of the snow and everything. Is that, you've never experienced that? Like your car?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
I mean, I do think probably the majority of people who live in cold climates like that have garages.
Okay. So maybe Prescott, they don't have a lot of garages. Everyone's outside.
Know.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not swearing that like it isn't a thing.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's nothing I've ever really experienced.
The other thing that stresses me out about that, in fact, I was picturing this, like you having to crawl in through your passenger side to push open your driver door. You're obviously probably wearing layers and layers of clothing. And then you're having to do all this physical stuff. And like, I hate that feeling of being hot.
Me too.
And sweaty.
Okay. No, this is like a thing.
But you can't do anything about it because you need the layers.
Okay. I have always been a person like I can't, and I get car sick kind of easily.
And I get claustrophobic.
I hate that feeling.
That's awful.
And so even like when I lived there, if it's 10 degrees, if it's 20 below, in the car, I do not like to wear a jacket.
With the heater blowing.
I will walk out to my car with my jacket all on. I will get in the car, and before I put my seatbelt on, I will take my jacket off.
Okay.
I have for years.
I've always wondered this. What do people do? Or if you have like your heavy coat on and you get in your car, so you take it off.
Some people leave it on.
They drive with all their layers on,
yes.
And their heater's blasting.
I am my style when I lived there, and even now when I go back, and I'm not usually driving when I go back, like I'm usually in somebody else's car, but I will take my coat off. I just don't like it, and I would rather be a little cold and not have the heat blasting.
Yeah,
because that makes me car sick.
Oh yeah, when the heater is too high. Okay,
so
you grew up in this.
Yeah,
that's weird. Okay,
but even as a
interesting,
kid, I remember just that horrible feeling of being
it's too hot. Yeah,
my favorite way to drive in the cold, actually, like if I'm driving,
yes,
I will take my coat off, and I will just be driving with a hat.
Okay, okay.
And like just whatever I'm wearing, like a sweater, shirt, and I'll have the heat on, but not too much. What I really like is the heated seats. Like you'll turn on the seat warmer.
Oh yeah.
And then it's not blowing at you, and it just kind of like.
Even that can get too much though. I have to be careful with mine. Yeah.
But if you're cold, that's like a good way to warm up without the heat like blowing in your face.
You know what I like to do in Arizona is obviously the cold is different, but I will sometimes roll the window down, but blast the heater a little bit so I can keep my fingers toasty, but I don't get the car sick, hot feeling. I have the cold.
When I was in college, I would drive back and forth. I didn't have a car the first couple years in college. And so my friend Katie, she and I would drive back and forth because she lived in Madison. My parents would like bring me to her house. Then she would drive me the rest of the way to college, like on weekends and stuff. We would go back and forth.
Okay.
And she was like so fun. But I specifically remember driving in her car. or being the passenger, and she would have like the heat blasting, but we would roll down both the windows and her sunroof, and like we would have like music blaring, and like it just was
that's great.
fun.
That's
it was
great.
Just fun, and it would be cold outside.
Yeah. Oh,
I think of Katie when I.
Oh, Katie, that's nice. That's a fun memory.
Yeah, we actually had a lot of fun driving back and forth. We would play the CD game.
What's that?
So like back in the CD players and cars game era.
No, what's a CD? I'm just kidding.
We both had them, but like we usually used her like CD binder, and she had like one of those CD cases that you open up and have. And when you'd open it up wide, you could see 8 CDs.
Okay.
And so I, as the passenger, would just like open it up, and she would give me a number between 1 and 8. And that would be the CD that I would put in. And then
you're not looking at it either. Okay.
And then we would just take turns like doing that, and then picking another number, and that would be the track that we would listen to.
Oh my gosh.
And no matter what song it was, we had to listen to it.
And you would do that for every track? Like you wouldn't listen to multiples in one CD, you were constantly changing it out?
Constantly changing it out. We might listen to like maybe 2 from a CD, but no, we would like change it out. New number, new CD. And I'm like,
that's fun. That's fun. But back in the day, it was kind of a bummer. You were stuck to an entire CD, and when you just really wanted the one track, you had to buy the whole thing. And it was hard to make playlists back then. We're spoiled now.
We are spoiled now. Although I do remember like going through a pretty good like burning CD era.
Yeah, when that technology came out, you could make your own mixes. Remember that? Oh, I think you've given me some really fun travel CD mixes.
Have I?
You have,
that sounds like me, actually.
Yeah.
I almost kind of wish that was still a thing. I suppose you can like make a playlist and share it with somebody, but that seems...
It is. I was thinking about that today. I was playing some music on YouTube Music, and I was like, oh, this is a great song. And I was looking through the playlist, like, oh, this is a great song. I should just make my own. But that's just too much work.
I have a few.
You've made in a digital platform.
Yes.
Okay.
Like on YouTube
That's cool.
Music. I've got one called like Anthems, which it's like songs that have, like a song of a certain era where you just like belt it out over and over again.
Okay, good for you. See, I'm at the point where I just kind of trust AI. I trust YouTube. So most of the time they make good choices when they're making mixes for me. So that's fine. It's easy to skip a song.
It is pretty easy to skip
I don't like it, but
we're spoiled.
Someday I'll make my own like you did. All right.
I have enough though. That's my problem is like I only have a couple playlists, and then if you want something fresh, it's just easy to let YouTube do it. Tell me what to do, YouTube. You're in charge of my life. Google. All of the computers in my life.
Speaking of Google and Google Earth, this movie.
Okay, yes, let's get back to the movie.
What are your final thoughts?
Are you asking me, so what'd you think?
Oh, shoot. Yes, that would be the title of this episode or our show. Yes. Karen, so what'd you think?
I mean, I loved it. I picked the movie.
Yeah. You've seen it how many times?
I've seen it at least 6, probably more.
Did you see it in the theater?
No, the first time I saw it actually was with my mom. I was back visiting my parents, and I think it was just kind of a random pick. I don't know if she had picked it, but it was just like on Netflix or something. So that was the first time, and we both loved it. And I've just watched it several times since. It's one of those movies that kind of like shakes my soul a little bit. And so it just needs to be revisited once in a while.
Like shakes your soul. What do you mean?
Like in
what
a
way?
good way. It just kind of like stirs up like the feelings of, I don't know, like the depth of humanity. Like that idea of searching and needing things. The idea of problems bigger than me. Just like all the depth.
I love that. I love that.
And sometimes, I don't know, it's just like the life becomes too boring or too just rote. You know, you just get up, you do the same things over and over and over again. And every once in a while, I need something that like shakes me a little bit. Like, okay, there's bigger depth here. There's a whole other side of the world that lives differently than you do.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and this movie is one of those things that kind of can help break me out of my like everyday you know, boring way of going about life. That,
but like in a positive way is what I'm hearing.
In a positive way.
Okay.
In a positive way, even though it evokes feelings of like we were talking about earlier, it evokes feelings of, oh my gosh, the problems of the world are big and the poverty and things like that. I just feel like I'm a better person when I remember those things.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because it's easy to get into, I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but like
I think I'm getting it. Yeah.
It's easy to just get into like, this is what my world looks like. And I do this on Monday and then Tuesday and then I work my week and then I, you know, and this is what a weekend and I just go about life. And sometimes.
But this reminds you there are other things going on.
Yeah. Life is bigger than like my immediate surroundings.
Okay.
And granted, there's lots of ways to remember that. But this movie had that impact on me the first time I watched it. And so I think I sometimes will just fall back on it when I know I need to be like jostled out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's one of the things I like about this movie. And then it's, you know, it's beautifully done. It's like a wonderful, the story is beautiful. The acting is beautiful.
It is. All of it is 100%.
But yeah, I think that like waking up feeling is one of the things that I go to this movie for.
Interesting. See, for me, I have that waking up experience, but it's not it's not positive because what I feel woken up to is just how messed up everything is, how imbalanced everything is, and just how many problems there are, and it just all seems so insurmountable. And I wish I could do, like we talked earlier. It'll just have to come down to doing the little things and doing them with great love, and that's all I can do.
That is,
and pray. Obviously, prayer is number one, and I'm clearly not doing enough of that.
I don't think we ever can do enough of that.
I don't think we can. But I'm with you. The story was beautiful. The production value was just through the roof, incredible. I didn't see it, but I know at the time it was nominated for a lot of awards. But I don't know. Do you know if it?
I don't think it won any of the big awards.
Okay.
But it was.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad. I think it won several kind of smaller awards, but it did not win like a Academy Award or anything.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, great acting, great cast. The setting, the filming, where everything was filmed. How they portrayed seeing India. I'm assuming it was filmed in India and Australia.
It was. I actually watched the end of the credits this time just because I was interested and I was enjoying the music and and it breaks down and shows actually like this is the production staff in India. This is the production staff.
Oh, I missed that in the Netflix one. Oh, okay. At the very end, like after the credits. Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful. Good choice. Thank you for making me cry.
You are welcome.
I appreciate it.
You are very welcome. What are we gonna watch next?
Okay. So we're gonna go.
I'm scared. I'm already
No. It's great. So I love comedy. I used to be really into stand up comedy, but they get so dirty and raunchy and gross. But there's this guy. He's super clean, but one of the best comedians out there, Nate Bargatze.
I love him.
Oh no! Have you seen this one?
No,
he has a Netflix special.
I have not.
Okay.
I've just seen like little clips of him on Instagram.
Okay. Then stop looking at him on Instagram because I want you to watch I think it's his third special on Netflix called Your Friend Nate Bargatze.
Okay.
It was filmed here in Phoenix. not that long ago, which is kind of cool. And I think one of my coworkers was actually there at the taping. But he's hilarious. So you're familiar with his style.
Yes,
he's very
totally.
deadpan, very subtle, but just so smart and just so quick and just so real, authentic, and clean. Like he's not swearing and talking about sexual stuff and raunchy swear words. He's awesome. So that's what you're going to watch next.
Ooh, okay. And it's on Netflix?
On Netflix, Your Friend, Nate Bargatze.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not scared then.
No, you're going to love it. No. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. So everybody listening, you guys can watch it on Netflix. Check it out.
Perfect. And while we're speaking to the listener out there, thank you for expressing your love, showing us, following us on Instagram. So what you think. Feel free to leave us some comments. Follow us on all the platforms. We appreciate that.
And tell somebody about this show.
Yeah. Tell a friend.
Tell somebody you think they would enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Say, hey, I know these two people. They're kind of cool.
They're kind of
Check it out.
The future saint of improv piano.
And phonemic awareness. You want to listen to future saints? You got to check out the show.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll catch you next time.
All right. Bye-bye. Peace.